Answering students' questions, Part 2. When you are unsure of the answer yourself.
Welcome back to the final video in this TA training series, friends. I'm Michelle.
And I'm Tanya. Today's episode is a little different. It's about what to do when you just don't know the answer.
That's right. Maybe you're walking around during group work and a student suddenly asks a question you don't know how to answer.
Or maybe they challenge something that you did say earlier and now you're wondering if you actually got it wrong. Uh-oh.
Don't worry, we've all been there. But being a TA doesn't mean knowing everything. Not knowing is not the end of the world.
In today's video, we'll explore how to respond when you don't know the answer professionally and supportively.
We'll walk you through what to say, how to say it, and how to turn those uh-oh moments into aha ones. But why is it okay to not know the answer?
Let's shake off the myth that TAs should know everything. It's okay not to know everything, and the professor also doesn't know everything.
And in some contexts, TAs might feel pressure to always provide a correct answer to protect their credibility.
But real credibility doesn't come from pretending. It comes from honesty, reflection, and a willingness to learn. Think about it this way. Would you rather have someone fake an answer just to look smart, or admit uncertainty and show the process of inquiry?
Also, when students see you admit you don't know, it creates a safe learning space. It tells them, hey, this is a classroom, not a quiz show.
When you don't know the answer, start with plan A. Ask the group.
Before we even dive into the I don't know responses, here's an underrated but powerful move. Ask the group.
Exactly. In many cases, it's actually the best plan A.
Try saying, great question. Does anyone in the group have thoughts on that?
Let's explore this together. What do you all think?
Interesting. What do you think the answer might be?
If you had to make a guess based on what we've learned, what would you say? Not only does this take the pressure off you, it also empowers students to think critically and collaboratively. Basic sentence structures. Here are a few great beginner-friendly ways to say, I'm not sure, without shutting down the conversation. That's a great question. I'm not completely sure about it myself.
Let me double check that and get back to you.
I'll need to look into that and get back to you.
I'll ask the teacher and let you know what they say.
That's something I need to look into more.
Thanks for bringing that up. I'll follow up on it.
These are your go-to responses when your brain just goes blank. They're honest, thoughtful, and show that you take the question seriously. You're saying, I don't know yet, but I will find out.
Plus, when students see you take initiative to find out more, it inspires them to do the same.
Now, let's look at some advanced sentence structures. Okay, now let's turn up the heat. What if a student challenges your earlier explanation? Maybe they quote the professor and it sounds like you got it wrong.
Now, take a deep breath, smile, don't panic, don't argue. Try one of these phrases. That's a valid point, and I appreciate you questioning it. Let's explore it further together.
That's a fair point. Let's dig into that together.
You've raised an interesting angle. I'll need to investigate that more deeply to give you a full answer.
You're right to question it. I may not have the full picture right now, but I'll find out and follow up.
Let's mark this as something to revisit once I've checked with the teacher or reviewed the material again.
I don't want to give you the wrong information, so let me confirm and we'll come back to it next time.
I may need to double check that explanation. Thanks for pointing it out.
I might be wrong, but let me show you how I came to my conclusion. You are using these responses to redirect into curiosity and not to defend. It's not about winning the conversation, it's about growing the conversation.
Exactly. No need to build a wall. Instead, build a bridge. One that leads from, I don't know, to let's find out. Now, what to say when you're caught off guard? How about when you're mid-discussion and boom, a student throws you a curveball question?
Don't freeze, that's totally fine. You just need to express that you need some more time to think about the answer. try saying, I haven't thought about it like that before.
That's a deeper question. I'll have to chew on that.
Let me take a second to think about that.
Interesting point. I'll need a moment to collect my thoughts.
Wow, you're making me think. I love that. Let's check that together later.
These phrases buy you time to think, but they also show that you respect the student's thinking.
Plus, it shows that you're genuinely reflecting, not just bluffing. You're saying, I don't know yet, but I love that you asked.
How should I follow up with a student after I said I will do my own research?
Good question. Let's look at handling follow-up professionally. Don't leave them hanging. Now, when you say, I'll follow up, make sure you actually do.
It can be as simple as saying, hi again. Remember your question about X? I asked the professor and here's what they said.
I looked into it after class and this is what I found.
Thanks again for your question. I checked the course materials and here's a clearer explanation.
You can also follow up via email to the student. This is great when you won't see that student again soon. Following up shows responsibility, and it makes students feel seen. And it shows the students that your questions don't disappear, they evolve.
Plus, it turns a moment of uncertainty into a moment of connection. Now, let's look at what not to do.
Now, let's talk about what not to do when you don't know.
First, don't make up an answer just to look smart. Don't fake it. Students can sense it. It's like watching someone pretend they know how to dance salsa when they're clearly doing the cha-cha.
Second, don't just say, I don't know, and walk away. That's just rude and makes students feel ignored.
Also, don't sound defensive or annoyed when challenged. You want students to challenge you from time to time. It spices things up a little bit, so accept it with grace.
Many cultures view challenging a TA or a professor as a collaborative exercise, not as a power move. So be aware that different students will feel differently about some of these situations.
Students love it when you're real with them. Keep it human, keep it light.
Now let's do some role play.
All right, time for some fun. Let's walk through a few situations.
Imagine a student, Michelle, asks you a surprise question.
So, wait, why does the p-value have to be less than 0.05?
That's a solid stats question. I'd love to give you the full answer, but I want to double check before I lead you the wrong way. Can I get back to you after class?
Nice one. That was very polite. Let me try again. But that's not what the professor said last week.
Oh, thanks for pointing that out. I might have misunderstood or missed a detail. Let's both check the lecture notes and clarify this together. Thanks for catching that.
So good. I really like it when a TA feels like a teammate.
No problem. Now it's time for some TA reflection.
So, what does all of this mean for you as a TA?
It means you don't have to fear uncertainty. You can walk into the classroom knowing that your value isn't in having every answer.
Ask yourself these questions. Do I feel pressure to always have the answer?
How do I usually respond when I'm unsure?
Do I create space for students to see me as a learner too?
These questions can help you reframe your role. You're not here to impress, you're there to guide, support, and grow with the students.
I smell something funny. Do you?
Yes, it's our summary table.
And now our trusty summary table with snack-sized tips to help you in the real world.
We have situations, suggested sentences, and tone tips. Take a screenshot for easy use later.
You can print this, stick it on your clipboard, tattoo it on your arm, whatever works.
Whatever works. It will help you transition from awkward to confident in no time.
Finally, our recap and takeaways.
So, what have we learned today?
It's completely okay to not know the answer. And when you don't know the answer, don't panic. Don't pretend and don't vanish.
Right. And the best response is honest, warm, and shows a willingness to follow up. inviting other students into the process of learning alongside you.
Don't be afraid to redirect, reframe, or ask the group.
And most important of all, be human, be real, and be encouraging. The classroom is not a quiz show, it's a living, breathing space for shared learning.
So next time a student throws a question curveball your way, don't panic.
Take a deep breath, smile, and say, "Great question, let's find out together."
Thanks for watching this series.
Feel free to visit us in Cal for some extra help. Good luck and see you all soon.